Most people think a headache starts in your head. After 40,000 patients, I can tell you it usually starts in a nerve. Now, look, I get why you think that. Your head hurts, so the problem must be in your head. And the answer must be something you swallow to make it stop. That's how most of us were raised to think about it. But here's what almost nobody ever showed you. A headache is usually your nervous system waving a flag. And there's a little thing you can do in about 2 seconds with stuff you already have in your bathroom that talks to that nervous system directly. So in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you why your headaches keep coming back and what's actually going on underneath them. And then I'm going to teach you 3 of these little resets right here on camera. I call them sparks. And I've been teaching people about this amazing body and how it should heal itself for almost 30 years. And out of everything I do, this is the one that makes people go, wait, why did nobody ever tell me this? So let's get right into it. So first, why are headaches so common? I mean, almost everybody you know gets them. And the standard move, the thing we've all done, is you feel one coming on, you reach for something in the medicine cabinet and you take it and you wait for it to take the edge off. And sometimes it does. And I'm not knocking that. If you're in pain, you want relief, and that makes sense. But here's the thing I want you to really sit with. A pill, it's going to work on the smoke. It's not touching the fire. So what's the fire? Well, when you take something for a headache, you're turning down the volume on the pain signal. You're not asking the question I've spent my whole career asking, which is, why is this happening in the first place? Why does your body keep sounding off this alarm? And if you never ask that question, the headache just comes back because the thing causing it never changed. You just kept covering it up. And once you understand what's actually underneath it, this all starts to make sense. So let me show you what's really going on. Okay, so here's the part most people have never heard. You've got a nerve in your face called the trigeminal nerve. Don't worry about the fancy name. Just picture a tree. The trunk comes out near your ear and branches across your forehead and your face and your temples and around your eyes. So basically, every place a headache that lives. That nerve is right there under the surface. Now, that nerve is wired straight into your nervous system, and your nervous system has 2 settings. There's a calm setting where your body rests and heals, and there's a high alert setting where your body's bracing like something's wrong. Think of it like a car alarm. Set right, it only goes off when the body actually, when somebody actually tries to break in. But you've all heard that one car in the parking lot, the alarm goes over and over and over on. And if you walk by too close, it just goes off. It's very sensitive. It's been set off so many times, it's jumpy. For a whole lot of people, that's what a headache really is. Your nervous system's been running on high alert for so long, from stress, bad sleep, screens, the food, all of it. And now it's jumpy, a little tight, in tension, and the whole alarm goes off, and that's the headache. So if the problem is a jumpy alarm, then the answer was never just to keep yanking the battery out with a pill. The answer is to help that alarm calm back down. And that's exactly what a spark does. So let me show you actually what a spark is. All right, so grab a vibrating toothbrush. And this is the first one. And it's my favorite to teach because everybody's pretty much got one. So you turn it on and you want to start with a side of your body, a spot that maybe hurts. You're going to touch this painful spot, let it vibrate, and go back to the exact spot on the opposite side. And you're going to go back and forth from different spots. And you're going to see and you're going to pay attention to how different the 2 sides feel. And a lot of times you're going to have one side that feels duller, almost asleep. And that difference is the whole thing, because the second your brain notices one side has gone quiet, it starts paying attention to it again, and it wakes the connection back up. So you're not numbing anything. You're actually reminding the brain where that nerve is, and that is a spark. Here's a second one. All you need for this is a piece of ice, and you want to do this flap on the front of your ear. You're going to put that piece of ice there in a paper towel, hold it there for 10 to 15 seconds, and you'll do the exact same flap here on the opposite side. And the cold is going to get that nerve's attention in a different way. And a lot of people feel things settle down when they do this. You can also do it behind this spot of your ear, same thing. A third one I call guitar stringing. And this is the one that talks to the big calming nerve in your body called the vagus nerve. You tilt your head back a little bit and you push your tongue to the same side of your mouth, and then you're going to take your finger and you're just going to push in a little bit and you're going to go side to side. It's like you're strumming a string, like a guitar string. And this particular nerve, it basically flips your body from high alert back to calm. And so when you give it a little input like that, you're telling the whole alarm, hey, you can stand down now. So now, none of these are magic, and I want to be real clear about that. They're not a cure for anything. What they are is a conversation. You're talking to your nervous system in a language that it actually understands. And the more you do it, the more your body remembers how to settle on its own. And this is where I want you to zoom out for a second, because the spark is the cool part, but it's not the whole story. You see how all this connects? Your body wasn't designed to need something from the outside every single time something goes wrong. Think about a cut on your hand. You don't tell it to close. You don't have to manage it. It just knows. And that same intelligence is running everything, all 30 trillion cells of you. So the headaches, the fatigue, all of it, a lot of the time, it's just your body asking for the basics that it was built on. I teach this thing I call the OWL method. It's oxygen, water, and light. Are you actually breathing deep or shallow all day? Are you truly hydrated or running on coffee? Are you getting real light in your eyes in the morning, the way your body's clock expects? Those three things calm that nervous system down more than anything you'll buy in a bottle. And the sparks that get you relief in the moment are amazing. The OWL is how you keep that alarm calm for good. So let me tell you about somebody. I had a lady come in. She had headaches for many years. She'd been everywhere, tried everything, and she kind of made peace with the fact that she was just going to have headaches for the rest of her life. And honestly, that's the part that breaks my heart the most, when somebody's just given up hope. So I showed her some of these same things I'm showing to you. Nothing fancy. And I'll never forget, a few weeks later, she comes back in the office and she's almost in tears. And she goes, I forgot what it was like to have a normal day, to have energy, to make plans and not cancel them. And now, I didn't do that. I want to be clear. Her body did that. I just helped her get out of its own way, and I gave it back the basics. That's it. And that's what this is really about. It's not about me. It's about you learning how your amazing body was designed to heal itself. So here's what I'd tell you. Try one of these sparks the next time you get a headache and it starts to creep in. Just one of them, and see what your body does. And if something in this clicked for you, and if you've been the person who's tried everything and you're just tired of covering things up, I put together a free masterclass that walks through all of it: the nervous system, the OWL foundations, how your body was actually built to heal. The link's down in the description. There's no cost, just the education. I wish somebody had handed me this 30 years ago. Go watch it and do me a favor. If you know somebody who gets headaches and just has accepted it, send them this video. It might be the thing that gives them a little hope back. That's really all I'm after. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. If you feel like you have family members or friends that have these types of conditions that could benefit from this particular technology, then all you need to do is become a Body Chargers member or tell them about Body Chargers. Remember, it's our community that I created to help people at home with the best technologies in the world to be able to help you to self-heal your body at home and maximize your self-healing. So go to Body Chargers, become a member. That's the easiest way to get this done. And we look forward to serving you and your family. Also, if you want a higher level of care, we have the Nerve Health Institute you can always come to. That's our clinic where we have higher level services here to be able to help you.